We keep hearing that oxygenos is one of the best Android skins. It's a cliche now to say that, I don't argue with that either. But a good software experience doesn't just mean a clean UI. In fact, a UI is just a visual part of the software, the look and feel of the icons, the fonts, the launcher, status bar, etc. A good software experience is primarily built upon 4 pillars in my books. Obviously, a good clean UI to begin with, focus on the privacy and security, a good set of software services, along with some cool nifty software features. So let me present my argument. The problem with the oxygenos is it's just stuck on the basics, a good clean UI with no adware, but it seems to lack vision and further evolve into a better software experience. So let me put my first point forward. In terms of privacy and security, OnePlus offers a pretty standard experience coming from Android itself, but they haven't put any extra efforts. For example, Samsung has the knock security feature, an additional layer of security built in tune with both their hardware and software. Even the recent Pixel phones has this M security chip built into the phones. Again, another added layer of security coming from none other than the Google itself. So being one of the best Android skins around, don't you think OnePlus users deserves this? After all, people are spending around 50k for a good software experience, so it's high time oxygenos brings some additional layer of security. So let's move to my next point, software services. After all this time, OnePlus doesn't seem to have done enough to bring some exclusive software services for their users. For example, Samsung has worked with a lot of banks and they have this Samsung Pay, which is a very useful payment solution, something that is used by a lot of people and is useful on a daily basis. They partnered with the Windows to create a better PC support for managing their phones. They developed the Samsung DeX, which is indeed very productive. So it's high time oxygenos needs to provide some more meaningful software services apart from their home screen shelf, which shows some info on the home screen, and they should try and do something beyond that red cable membership thing. Just to give you another example, forget Samsung, look at Realme. I happened to buy the Realme earphones and look at their Realme Link app. They seem to have this vision to create a big ecosystem. They have a lot of hardware and IoT devices that you can manage from just one app. Look at the Hey Melody app, which developed as an afterthought maybe. It's pretty basic with bad controls. More importantly, they don't seem to have a vision to create an ecosystem to lure the customers into investing in that ecosystem. Finally, let me move to my last point, software features. oxygenos doesn't have any signature software features compelling enough. Samsung has the good lock, the secure folder, just to name a few, but on the oxygenos there are a very few customizations like parallel apps, etc., but nothing that you can really call a signature feature that compels you to be in that ecosystem. So they took a long time to bring that always on display, but it was disappointing. The canvas feature is not practically useful. Look at the Motorola's ambient display or the Samsung always on display, they are just better. They can easily add the support for third-party fonts, but they don't. You can change the icon set, but there's no theme store as such, which really adds to a more personalized experience. In fact, they added the Google dialer and the messaging on some phones, which only adds to the inconsistency in the OS. So it's high time they work on some solid, useful signature features as well. I haven't really seen anyone talk critically about the oxygenos, maybe to be more politically correct or to gel with the popular opinion, but I used my OnePlus phone for long enough and it's time that I speak my mind, because these are kind of the discussions that can really help a brand understand and evolve into something better. Let me know if you agree or disagree, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Thanks for watching guys, that's been it. I'll see you soon.